Hey.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. Today I am joined with
John,
Hope
as
you
far
guys
as I know.
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you guys are having a good one. Had a great week. We had a ton of jackpots going out. Hopefully you guys got a little piece of the action. But we have a bunch of jackpots on the line for you guys today. So make sure you're tuning in all day long. We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and Twitch, both under the names Mega Soda.
Yeah, the jackpots that I've got my eye on today is that Vikings Bingo 25-cent card. Of course, you can play up to 36 cards a round. We got 10 rounds coming up right 10 minutes after we get off air.
Yep.
That jackpot before anyone gets enrolled is $30,474.
Absolutely crazy. This is the biggest I've seen it get to, and that is so fun, and I can't wait to see this go out. And what a better day to do it than on a Friday.
Friday, the lights are just a little bit brighter on a Friday. And then coming up right after that, we got Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. It runs from 1 till 4, and that's got a minor that's already sitting at $264, so it's at 52 balls. And as soon as it hits 500, it go up to 54 balls. That's probably all happening unless it goes out right away.
Oh, yeah. So definitely make sure you guys are staying tuned for that Jackpot Hunter. But we have another game, a Jackpot Hunter, the $1 cards you guys definitely need to be out for as well, because this one is looking great. It's that minor. It's at $2,756 if you guys hit it in 54 balls, which is completely doable.
I don't think you can wait around till 5 o'clock, then get off work, then drive to the bar for this thing to go out. It's going to go out fast. So make sure, develop a cough. I don't know what it is you got. You're going to have to leave work at 4 o'clock, get there for happy hour.
Oh, I completely agree. I couldn't have said it better myself. We had a few jackpots go out yesterday, though, and that first one went out to Picked Me over at Moen's Bar, taking home $787. Yeah,
apparently the luck verse has picked them. They picked them for a jackpot. Then Kelly over at Friendly Buffalo won $646. Nice 2 jackpots on a Thursday. That's a good sign as we roll into the weekend.
Oh, yes, 100%. And that Friendly Buffalo location seems to be very friendly when it comes to jackpots.
Yeah,
They've gotten so many at that location in the past 2 weeks alone. Absolutely crazy. So fun to see.
Being friendly with jackpots, we have hundreds of jackpots go out all the time, all over the state of Minnesota. Yeah, in those E-tabs. But we peer back and look at a location. And today I was like, holy Toledo, as we checked into Boxcar.
Oh, yeah, they were getting it done yesterday. They got a $625 prize playing Honky Tonk Heroes. so fun to see. And our E-tab of the week, Buku Bucks, they won twice in. We're listening to it right now. It's an omen. Go play some Buku Bucks. They won 2 rounds of $750.
Yeah, no, you win $750. Then later in the day, you win another $750 in a game. That's the game to be playing, apparently. But that wasn't the only game to be playing, because at Boxcar, they also won in Rockin' Gold, one of our favorite soundtracks we like to listen to as well. Won $1,495.
Oh, yeah, such a fun game to play. And another great one is that Vikings victory. They took home a max jackpot of $1,500 in that one.
You get into that Skull bonus, and that is a super great one.
Oh, yeah, that's when the magic happens.
That is. When you win $1,500, that is a good day. But we have a brand new jackpot, it's a brand new jackpot too, but it's a brand new E-tab game, Tokyo Fortunes, and someone over there at Boxcar won a $1,500 jackpot in Tokyo Fortunes.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton of fun E-tabs for you guys to play, and they go out all the time in every different game. There's not one that's better than the other. Make sure you're trying them all out, because there is a lot of money on the line that you could be winning. Yeah,
for sure. Well, let's check in on how the weather's looking over in Duluth, Minnesota. It's going to be partly cloudy this morning, then becoming cloudy during the afternoon. High of 51 degrees. Winds are going to be west-southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. So you're going to have some brisk winds out there. So make sure that you bundle up a little bit. 51 because it's a little chilly. Just a nice light jacket,
Yes, the fall season is officially upon us, and it's going to be taking you into an even even chillier at nighttime because it's still looking like it's going to be some pretty windy nights, but you're going to have a low of 42. And so definitely make sure you're bundled up and you're going and playing some Pilot and ending your week right.
That is true, and the best way to end your week is to be here for lunch hour, because that $30,000 jackpot on that Vikings bingo, that's where I've got my eyes peeled and ready to watch someone win a jackpot out there. It's 52 balls. It's 25 cents. I mean, I just look at it almost like an investment, right? You take 25 cents, you make 30,000. That's a good.
Yeah.
I don't consider that an investment. This is all for fun and for helping charities. But if you win 30 grand along the way, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a bonus. So we'll have Ian and Ben coming at you guys just 10 minutes after we get off air and hopefully shooting out a little bit of luck for you guys to take home that $30,000. But we're going to head right in to the Twiking Zone. It's looking like the top of our standings has stayed pretty consistent, along with the most of our standings. It's looking like everyone's just upping their points and inching their way closer, trying to beat that next person right above them.
Yeah, what's funny is I was looking into last year's standings and just realizing how many points our top 10 are getting right now, that Not Lucky already has more points than anybody accumulated in the whole season last year. Yeah, so Not Lucky just crushing out there with 289,000 points.
Yeah, and we're not even, are we halfway through yet?
We're a little over halfway.
Wow, yep. There's still so many points still to be added on, and so that is so fun to see. I love that, actually.
Yeah,
I didn't know
because the end of September was the halfway mark.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yep. So, anyways, just doing a great job out there, all of our top tier players.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see SNS in that third place spot. Has had an absolutely killer week, and so I'm so excited to see when they make it into that 200,000 point club. They're inching their way closer, and I think that they can do it.
Yeah, same thing on the location sides. These locations have been crushing it. No big shakeups coming out of yesterday, but and that was another thing I checked in on, of course, the location side of things. And now, Titan Sports Saloon was over 600,000 points, on the season. But both our 1 and 2 would already be in second place in that last year. So last season,
It looks like things are up in the ante as the season goes on. We knew that Season X was going to be a big one. We didn't know how big. We didn't know what we were signing up for.
No.
But we are just here along for the ride with you guys, and I am enjoying every single bit of it. I love how competitive everyone has been this season.
It's like, what movie was that from? Was that Jurassic Park where they talk about chaos theory?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We're in chaos theory here in Season X, but with much less damage than a dinosaur running ramshot.
We're only doing good.
Yeah, only
no
good.
negatives.
Well, you had talked about Buku Bucks and how that's our game of the week, and we got some jackpots over there at Boxcar Bar yesterday and that. But Buku Bucks, you just head to the woods, you search for those big bucks, play some beer pong at deer camp, and test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks, a hunting bonus, and win trophy prizes.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I mean, we said it earlier, we're listening to it right now. I don't know how much more Buku Bucks can be thrown at you before you guys go play. But if that's not your shtick, go over and play over our 50 different charitable e-tabs that we have to offer with an 85% payout and prizes up to $1,500. You absolutely can't beat it. We got small bets between 50 cents and $5. Awesome bonus rounds and a ton of free play specific to each game.
I feel like, we have enough variety of games that there's a game for you.
Oh, there's a game for everyone. I mean, we got aliens, we got animals, we got Alice in Wonderland, we got spooky.
Yeah.
What else could you need?
I stay away from the spooky. Too scary for me. But after we get done with that Vikings bingo, we do jump into that jackpot 125 cent card edition. You can still play up to 36 cards around. It's all the way from 1 to 4. It's always got that mega jackpot. It's $25,000. It has ticked up from 43 to 44 balls, so it's on the move. We got a major that's over $3,000. You can hit that in 50 balls. We got that minor that's primed to go out. It's at 52 balls. It's $265.
Oh yeah, definitely throw a couple bucks at that one, and might as well stick around because right after that at 4 p.m. it'll be jumping right into that one game of Lucky 4 bingo, and you guys will definitely want to throw a couple bucks at that one because you get the chance at $42,805.
Yeah, no, that's worth to play. Just throw a buck at it. You got to be super lucky to win it, but when you do, you're trading a buck for over $40,000. You can't beat that.
Oh yeah.
But then we jump into that $1 edition, that Jackpot Hunter. We run 23 games of it from 4 to 6 each day, 7 days a week. We broadcast it live Monday through Friday, of course. We've got some great hosts hosting that today, and we're going to be running that. Okay, we'll have them there for that whole 2 hours, and that mega jackpot is now clicked up to 45 balls on $100,000.
It's super, super exciting to see it click up. As these weeks go on, it'll continue to grow, and you guys will get a better chance at that 100K jackpot. I mean, we just gave out a 100K jackpot, so we got to give it a little bit of a simmer time before we give out the next.
Yeah, but I think it's getting super close to moving up into even some more balls here, so keep your eye on that. That major's now at $4,907 before anyone gets enrolled. You can hit it in 49 balls. That's tough to do, but I've seen it done for sure,
not
so
impossible.
you could get that, but that minor's the one that's got my eye.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is the completely doable one. It's already at a 54 ball count for you guys. You know that means we're basically handing it out to you guys, and that is at $2,756 that you guys could be taking home today.
I got to believe that's going to bring out all of our top players in Jackpot Hunter. They're going to be coming early and often to be playing that $1 card edition. And speaking of that, we've got some a little bit of shake-up in our top 10.
I know. We're bringing back the crazy ties of this season. It's so fun to see. I was kind of missing them, but now they're back and better than ever.
Yeah.
We have a crazy 4-way tie with another player joining up with them. They came from outside the standings. Pee Wee tying it up with KK Joe, Otter 61, and Bull all in that 9th place spot.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Otter 61, KK Joe, and Pee Wee all jumped into that tie this week. It's been a wild one, and it's been wild at the top of our standings too, because we got a new breakup in that 2nd place spot. We had a big tie.
Oh yeah.
We had a 3-way tie in was it 3-way tie in 3rd place?
It was a second place or a 2nd-way tie, or a 2-way tie in 3rd place between Jim Rocks and One Away.
Okay.
And so it was super, super like neck and neck. We had high rising Curtis J in 2nd place and Jim Rocks, who had made their way through all of the standings up there. But it's looking like One Away, who had already put in the work before them, was like, I can't tie it up with Jim Rocks. I need to show him that I have been here first. And so they moved up into that tie with Curtis J in 2nd place.
There you go. So big movement at the top of the standings. So Jim Rocks probably going to be focused, locked in tonight, trying to get back into a tie or even pass up those 2 top-tier players. I mean, Yags 370's got a little lead, but I expect Yags and all these players to be out on a Friday night with a huge jackpot on the line.
Yeah, you know Yags is going to be out there getting at it.
Yeah. Expect to see the whole Yags crew, but I also expect to see One Away, Jim Rocks, Curtis J, Joni, all those top-tier players.
Yeah, maybe Mrs. Yags could even make her way back into these standings.
She's right outside there.
Yeah, she was in it for a couple days before she got pushed out, and so she just needs one good night, and so hopefully she can get back in these.
She knows how to win. She's season 8 co-champion, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
But, then on the player side, I mean, on the location side, some shakeups as well.
Oh, yeah, I am not surprised at all by this shakeup. American Legion Rice had tied it up with Riverboat Depot and Pappy's Cafe in 2nd place not too long ago, and has stolen it from them, pushing both of those locations back, and they're holding that 2nd place strong all on their lonesome now. Yeah,
nicely job, American Legion Rice. It's where they've been most of the season in that 2nd place spot, but we know Riverboat Depot and Sartell and Pappy's Cafe won't give up easily. They've been making big moves. Of course, Riverboat Depot has that champion pedigree. They are the reigning champions from season 9.
Oh yeah, usually they're riding that Jaeger slingshot, but it's looking like Yags and the crew have been going to different locations this season.
A little bit,
spicing it up a little bit, and so Riverboat Depot hasn't been able to dominate like they usually do.
No, that's for sure. But speaking of domination, we got that Skull Bingo running from 6 to 10 every night except for our specialty nights when we get a little interruption in that. But I know you guys love those specialty PGL nights. But our Skull Bingo will be uninterrupted tonight. It'll run from 6 to 10. We got that coverall sitting at $1,834, and you can hit it in 50 balls before anybody gets enrolled.
Oh yeah, and we got a large frame too that's sitting at $1,961 if you hit it in 43 balls or less.
Yeah, and then that line prize, it just went out recently. It's at $51.25, but it's in 10 balls, and that one goes out like hotcakes all the time.
that one clicks up so quickly. So make sure you guys are staying and playing for that, because you still will get a good chance at taking home some cash. But like we mentioned, we've got some awesome PGL days for you guys that sometimes interrupt that Skull Bingo. And so next Tuesday night will be one of those nights for that Mega Soda game night. Like always, it'll be coming at you at 6:40. That Jackpot Jungle went out last week.
Almost 126,000.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. So exciting to see. But now it is already clicked up to $500 on the line that you guys could win in 54 balls.
Yeah, and then we got Wild Wednesday coming at you guys every Wednesday, and we're kicking off the season tonight with those Wild getting back on the ice for the first regular season game against those Anaheim Ducks. So we're looking forward to that and the season going on. But from 7 to 9 each Wednesday, we'll be playing Wild Wednesday for the entirety of the NHL season. And that's got a Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition 52-ball coverall that's sitting at $7,332 before anyone gets a roll. So make sure you're out for Wild Wednesday. We got a lot of other jackpots on the line as well. We have a lot of fun, a lot of PGL points, and we have a great time with that one.
Oh yeah, and another great day to earn some PGL points and have some fun is our Vikings game day. They're officially back for the Vikings season, and so Ian and Big John will be coming at you guys 30 minutes before every kickoff of the game. It'll be a lot of fun. We got a lot of Vikings themed games, a lot of sports themed games, and a lot of their great commentary, so you won't want to miss it.
Yeah, we love that. And if that Vikings bingo jackpot is still around by Sunday, then we play extra games of Vikings bingo right on that day, because it's all Vikings themed, it's all football themed games. So you're going to want to check in on that. Keep your eye on that Vikings bingo. Does it go out? Doesn't it go out? Maybe you just go ahead and win it today, though.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're planning on playing on any of those 3 days, signing up at pgl.world will be a great help to you guys. You can earn those PGL points, and once you join the Pilot Gambling League, and you guys will get those points and add a chance at those standings that have been absolutely crazy this season.
Yeah,
but,
super fun.
Oh yeah, we had a couple newcomers this week as well.
That's right. Let's check in and who's now part of the family.
Who's joining?
We got Coach Moses. It's good to have Moses on the team, that's for sure. Splitting the way to get to those points.
Yes.
We got Schutz, we got PJ Nabsty, we got Starbucks, we got Subaru. I knew we've had Subaru,
yes,
and now we got Subaru. Yeah, and then we got Jordana.
It gave me quite a shock when I first saw that name, and then I realized it's just me.
Thanks for signing up. Good to have you a part of the team. We like you inside.
I had to join the fam.
We got Schmidt, Bushmit.
Yes.
I think. There's a one in there. It's kind of fancy. I don't know how to say it, but I'm going to say it like that. We got Curly Jenny. Hello, Jenny.
Yeah.
Then we got 7JJ7 and Sabrina J23.
Ooh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch joining up with us.
Right?
Maybe she'll use her powers and win some jackpots.
That's right. Use them only for good.
Yes. But another great way to earn those PGL points is going over to our Player Connect Sports link once you sign up, and you guys can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus Panthers game this Sunday, October 17th. Points will be awarded for all 4 quarters, and you can play for free in that Player Connect app and earn PGL points if you win. Yeah,
and we had 2 winners this last week.
Yep.
We had John came in second place with 1,000 points, and Lou Bear with 2,500 points. Of course, Lou Bear's got Tiger blood. Lou Bear wins all the time. It's a regular. Back. Yeah. Now, John, we were thinking that meant producer John, and then he's informed us now that, no, that's Prodigy.
Prodigy John.
Yeah.
Now that he's got the 2 wins, it's kind of going to his head a little bit.
Yeah.
So you guys need to
kind of like the
those
record for how he signed up record. We're gonna get Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to see if his thumbs are faster.
He's been doing thumb push-ups. He's been getting them ready. Now we just need to record it, and he can beat John's record.
I see him over there practicing, actually doing the thumb push-ups over in the production room right now.
Oh yeah, it's really impressive. If you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, technically, we're in the production room. He's over in the studio, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, the mothership's just kind of confusing here. You're just going along the ride with us. But we're going to hop into these PGL standings because we have crazy people to look at to see what can happen next week after they get some more PGL points. We have players right outside that 1 million point club like Bryzo and Drumsky, and I'm so excited to see them make it in there. I think that they could do it before Wednesday. Yeah,
they really could. We did gain another million point club member this week. That was exciting. We forget you D got got in. But
Can't forget
yeah.
about you.
Yeah, no. And SpongeBob really shortened that gap on Wednesday night. But I'll tell you who really shortened the gap, actually shortened it so much that they passed is on the location side. Yeah, our third place location on Wild Wednesday jumped both first and second place.
Absolutely crazy. I did not see that coming, to be honest. Usually you can get a good feel of point count and see who can make what jump, but they have absolutely dominated and taken over Cabin Bar and VFW Northville, pushing them back, and that is so crazy to see to me.
Yeah, nicely done, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. And give us a like and a follow on Facebook. Search Pilot Games and you'll see our logo, and you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. That's going to keep you on the know on all the stuff that we're talking about. In these episodes even get put on there each day, so you can be in the know.
Oh yeah, before you go over to your bars and restaurants, make sure you're going over to our Facebook page, watching this 20-minute Cup of Joe and seeing where the big money lies.
You got to make those shakes and moves. And speaking of shakes and moves, we like to make sure that we talk about our charities, because that's why we do what we do. It's why you guys play. You're helping those charities in your local communities, and we spotlight one each week.
Oh yeah, and this week is no different. We want to showcase the St. Stephen Firefighters Relief Association, whose mission is to administer a pension fund to volunteer firefighters.
Yeah, they do a great job
there.
Yeah,
that's
is
amazing
super
work.
Important. Yeah, and so if you want to support the St. Stephen Firefighters Relief Association, go over to Howie's Corner Bar. They have happy hours that run Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. It gives you 50% off of domestic bottled beers and rail mixed drinks. And also check out their Danger Castle Cream Ale on tap for this fall.
Sounds delicious. Start your Friday off right with some Castle Cream Ale, playing some Pilot games, and showing some support. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Good luck out there, guys.
Mega Soda Game Night that starts right at 6:40 every single Tuesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 every single day, and we love doing it live Monday through Friday, and you guys have been accumulating a lot of points. We even have a player that's closing in on that 25,000 point club.
Yeah, for sure. It's happening early and fast in this Season X. We had a big-time player jump back into our standings, knocking out some big-time players. Actually, Michelob, Mrs. Yags, and Pee-wee all getting knocked out of that top 10 because Otter61 over at Pappy's Cafe tied up Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 14,000 points. That's our 9th place tie. In 8th place, we got Lula Finn over at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. Then with 18,000 points, over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Short Bus is in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 19,000 points. Then with 20,000 points over at Bleachers, Joni is in 5th place. In 3rd place, we got another tie. It's Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater, big riser lately, and one away at American Legion Rice. They both got 21,000 points. But talk about recent risers. With 22,000 points over at Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 2nd place. Just 2,000 points behind the reigning champion and current 1st place player, Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot with 24,000 points.
Yeah, Yags 370, that one player closing in on the 25,000 point club. We'll see. Can he do it this week? I think so.
Yeah.
But we'll be watching out on all this Jackpot Hunter action. But let's check out the action in the location side of the standings. In 10th place, we got Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park with 29,000 points. With 31,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then in 8th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. In 7th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 36,000 points. With 38,000 points, we just hop over to Akeley because it's the municipal liquor store in Akeley in 6th place. 5th place, it's American Legion Shakopee with 42,000 points. Then over in Sartell, we got the Riverboat Depot in 4th place with 46,000 points. Now we hop into the 50,000 point club. We got newcomers, and we got someone who just got tied up into that 50,000 point club. Really big stuff. Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids and American Legion Rice both tied at exactly 50,000 points. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big time tie right there. But in 1st place, we have the Country Lounge in St. Paul with 60,000 points. Still has a 10,000 point lead on the rest of the crew. The biggest lead in the entire standings, and we'll see if they can hold on to it.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon in Season X. That is for sure. You're going to want to be here from 4 to 6, 7 days a week. We play this Jackpot Hunter, and if you want to be in these leaders standings or you want your location in these leader standings, you got to be here for that. And one other time, at Megasoda Game Night, we play one extra game, and that's big time money when we play it there. So be here for all these Jackpot Hunter opportunities to get points.
There it is.
53 balls.
Hey guys, and last week we had an absolutely phenomenal charity spotlight of the week, and so we're going to tell it to you guys one more time. It's the Osseo Lions Club. Their mission statement: to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through the Lions Clubs.
Yeah, that's super, super often. And if you want to support the Osseo Lions Club, just go to Duffy's Bar and Grill. It's a small town bar, big time atmosphere. Duffy's Bar and Grill has been serving up great food and good fun in Osseo, Minnesota since 1989. They offer an extensive menu with something for everyone, including great burgers, their famous Duffy wings, and their homemade pizzas. Well, Monday was National Sausage Pizza Day, so maybe you can get a sausage pizza over there. But remember, they have happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, Saturday, noon to 3, and Sunday, it's 12 hours. It's noon to midnight, so you can't hardly miss that happy hour.
Oh yeah, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we're getting rolled into a game of Vikings bingo where we have some huge amounts of cash on the line, over $30,000 on this 52 ball.
Lot of money there that we're looking to give out, looking to put something into someone's pocket today.
Yeah, I'm now on my third day of Vikings bingo broadcasts, and so I've been just every single time it's like 28,000, 29,000, 30,000. I'm like, come on, please just go out, please. I'm begging. This money, it hurts to hold on to. Take it away from me.
I don't want to see it anymore.
But we're streaming live on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on both those things is Mega Soda.
Right, and we just talked about that major jackpot there, but that's not our only jackpot that we give out. We give out jackpots all the time during the weeks. I mean, we're 26 for this week, 267 for the season. This is season 10, and then we had 2 jackpots go out yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And they were fairly big there. So
yeah,
we got Pick Me from, sorry, not to take over, but we got Pick Me from Moan's Bar there, $787 for Pick Me, and then from Friendly Buffalo, we have Kelly there, winning $646, and we got a winner here for game number 1.
Shannon over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, taking home $31 on that one. Now we're working on this large M. We got a bunch of people 5 balls away, so let's get this one out early so that we can have a run up on this $30,000 jackpot we have available today.
Exactly.
But talking about a $30,000 jackpot, well, we don't give that large of jackpots in our e-tabs, but we give out a lot of jackpots in the e-tabs.
Sure.
And we're going to be hopping over to the Boxcar Bar to check out all the great jackpots that they gave out throughout just yesterday. Mm-hmm. They had one in Honky Tonk Heroes, $625. Then they gave out 2 in Buku Bucks, the sound that we're listening to right now, and they gave out both of them being $750. Really good prize on that one. But you want to go over those other ones?
Right, yes, and Rockin' Gold. All these are just from Boxcar Bar, so this is a lot going out for these e-tab games.
Yeah.
So we got Rockin' Gold, $1,495 going out.
Super close to that max jackpot.
Right. And then we got 2 max jackpots going out there. We got Vikings Victory with $1,500 and Tokyo Fortune with $1,500 going out. Both those 2, those are the max jackpots that you can get. I mean, that's a lot of money for a max jackpot on an e-tab game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, max jackpots, 2 of them going out to 1 location. They had 6 total e-tab jackpots go out just yesterday. So definitely Boxcar Bar has been a lucky location.
Right, and then we have another winner here from Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights there. We have a player there for $31. Nice job.
Oh yeah, and now we've moved on to that must-go prize, and it's Julie and Dave M. Let's see, anyone else? Yes, it's just Julie and Dave M. Julie playing at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Dave M. at Monticello VFW. They both split $47 on that 59-ball must-go coverall.
Yeah, and if you guys want to get to know, like, we have this $30,000 jackpot here, but if you were looking, which other ones can we get, where do I go to get the other jackpots?
Oh, yeah, or just to stay in the know generally about just everything Pilot Games.
Right, if you're like, I don't even know what even happens, like, what's the weekly event schedule? Well, we got that on Facebook for all of you guys. It's that daily e-bingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. So yeah, if you win a jackpot, we'll probably post it. If you want to get up on our screen here, we have hashtag Pilot Games. If you post hashtag Pilot Games, or you could send it to us on Pilot Games on Facebook. So.
Yeah, Facebook, or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. But if you have any questions, you can just message us in on Facebook. Send in any question you have. If you need to find a location that has Pilot Games iPads at it, you can can just message in and ask those questions. Plus, like you said, those player picks are super useful. But we have a bunch of good bingo happening today. We got Vikings Bingo 25-cent edition that runs from 12 to 1. Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. Then you got some Lucky 4 bingo that happens right at 4 p.m. that starts off those happy hours. You got 42,000 grand on that Lucky 4 bingo that's available. Are you going to be on air for that one?
For the Lucky 4 bingo today?
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know who's on air, so I was just
I can actually see here in 2 seconds here who's going to be on air for that one.
Trying to give out those great jackpots.
Yeah, we have for that we have Jordy and John Higgs and Curtis on the production side of it. So yeah, you'll be seeing Jordy and John Higgs for that Lucky 4 bingo, and then you can also just talk to Curtis because he'll be monitoring those that Twitch and YouTube live things. So
oh yeah, definitely make sure you guys are tuning in for all of those. And we just have 56 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. But to continue on with the happy hour games, obviously Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m. Then from 4 all the way to 6, we have Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. There's a lot of great jackpots that have been building up in that. A minor that's a 54-ball coverall, really good.
yeah.
Then after that, we got Skull Bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10. A bunch of great progressives in that. But we also have some really good PGL days.
Right, we got Mega Soda game nights that start at 6:40 every Tuesday. That coveralls 54 balls. I mean, it's $500 right now, but that went out super recently. That it was that Jackpot Jungle coverall there that went out. I mean, we just gave out. It was $126,000 split between 2 players. That's still like $62,000 for each of those players.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, crazy amount of money for those 2. And then also on Wednesdays, sandwiched right in between that Skull Bingo, we have Wild Wednesdays, and that's from 7 to 9 every Wednesday. That coverall, 52 balls to go out, and then it's $7,332. And so if you're playing Skull Bingo, then you might see John and Ian's beautiful faces because they are in the ice shack.
Oh yeah,
days.
it's a lot of fun. But we have Lucky Me over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Apple Valley, taking home $36 on that line prize, and that $7,332 jackpot that's in 52 balls or less. That's in the 25-cent edition of Jackpot Jungle, so it's super cheap to be able to get some of those cards. But we also have that one final PGL day that still has to happen this week.
Right, it is that Vikings game day. I mean, I was just talking about it, you and John up on the broadcast. I mean, for Wild Wednesdays, well, you and John are going to be there for that Vikings game day as well. I mean, that's 30 minutes before kickoff each week. This week, it's the Panthers versus the Vikings, and that starts at 12. So you and John will be, you and John will be there for 11:30. So 30 minutes before that kickoff time. So playing some of that, your favorite bingo stuff.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we got Player over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking that $36 large M. And we have a great run up for this 30 grand jackpot.
Right, let's see if we can give it out this game. We won't even move on with the rest of things that we got to talk about before we see if we can give it
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go against what you just said, and I'm gonna move on. We got a great national day to go over, and it's National Shawarma Day, bursting with the marinade of Mediterranean herbs and spices. Shawarma chicken slowly cooks on a vertical rotisserie split. Then the tender meat is then thinly sliced, grilled, and added to a pita wrap with a variety of toppings. Customize this with flavorful dish with vegetables, cheese, and a variety of herbs.
Wow, I mean, 56 balls right there. That is super close. I mean, you should have seen it.
4 away.
We had, I don't know who it was up there, but they were 1 ball away at like 51 balls.
Oh my goodness.
Like literally, and sometimes this scroller is a little bit off. So I was like, this is neck and neck right now. Like, this is so close.
Oh, I mean, 4 balls away. We've been so close multiple times. So make sure you guys get enrolled in for this game number 4.
3. This is the, we had 3, I think, right? Because that was game number 2.
Yes.
So we're going into game number 3
Yes,
right
we are
now.
going into game number 3. Kramer won, was the victor of that coverall in the last one. And so, yes, we are getting rolled into game number 3 of the broadcast. Just 2 minutes and 40 seconds to do so. But I was talking about shawarma, the delicious meal. Special sauces enhance the enjoyment of this delectable dish as well, such as customers' favorite Osmow's garlic sauce. Now, no matter how you like your shawarma, the combinations are endless. I mean, you take chicken, rotisserie, vertical rotisserie split chicken, thinly sliced. In a pita wrap. I mean, how can you go wrong?
Yeah, it's got Mediterranean herbs and spices. It's really hard for that to go wrong. This is another interesting national day here. I am not quite sure how to say this.
I am not sure as well. I think
Authentician?
Yeah, let's just stick with it.
All right, Authentician Day with special. If you guys could tune in and tell me how to say.
I don't think we.
It's all right. With specialized training and personalized attention, Authenticians bring out the most radiant skin in each of us. Their knowledge and skills often go unrecognized, and yet they deliver superior services every day in spa and medical clinics across the country.
Yeah, I think it's like aesthetic. So it'd be
aesthetician.
Aesthetician? I don't know, but it sounds more it's about aesthetics.
Okay. Aesthetic.
I don't know, but just I don't think it says the word it says it very few times.
Okay. They superior services every day in spas and medical clinics across the country, addressing the complex needs of their clientele. Authenticians, I'm just going to say that because it's easier. Rejuvenate and polish even the most sensitive skin. They offer a variety of services and products to make your skin beautiful and healthy. Many services are paired with spa packages, but they can also be provided individually too. I guess this is a nice national day to be educated on certain things because I did not know what that was or that even existed until just now. So
yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. It sounds nice. I like putting my daily moisturizers on and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm down with it. Sounds like some good stuff. So yeah, celebrate today by making your skin look as good as it possibly can.
Yes, and maybe head to a spa, treat yourself.
Hey, yeah, I'm down with it for sure. I could go for a spa. Yeah, I've never been wrapped in seaweed, but I want to be.
I'm not sure I've actually ever been to a spa before, so it would be a first time for me. And it's one of those things that you read about and hear about, and I'm like, but I've never been, so I feel like I have to go at some point.
Okay, it's pronounced esthetician.
Esthetician.
That's about as good as it's gonna come. So yeah, good job, Mark H over at Detour 19, taking that $37 line prize. Now let's see if we can give out this large M quickly, as we got a bunch of people 6 balls away, and I could definitely get down for this next national day because it's National Cheese Curd Day.
Right, but before we jump right into that, I wanted to say thanks to Nikki for tuning in. She's on the production side as well. So yeah, shout out to Nikki. We're kind of running as Nikki's Angels today, so it's always fun to do that.
Oh yeah, she's always giving us the best and greatest information.
Yes.
So shout out Nikki. But yes, National Cheese Curd Day. Cheese curds are unique, funky, snackable little pieces of yellow or white Wisconsin cheddar cheese. Many restaurants coat and deep fry them to a golden brown. When you bite into one, first expect a warm, buttery crunch on the outside. The next delicious taste will be the ooey gooey burst of Dairyland delicacy on the inside.
I have no idea why that made it sound not very good at all, but
I think it made it sound great. I mean, deep fried cheese. How can you go wrong with some?
right. I like cheese curds, especially. Have you ever had cheese curds and then have a little bit of caramel?
No.
It only works and tastes good when they come out hot. So when they get cold, then it's just kind of gross.
I've had honey-covered cheese curds, so I can only imagine that it would be pretty good.
Yeah.
But we got a winner.
Yes, well, whatever.
Over at Neeson's Savage, taking home $37, and that means we have moved on from that jackpot, and we are going on to a $55 must-go coverall. We got a bunch of people one ball away right now, but yeah, when I came over to PyCon to celebrate with you guys. I got to stop at a really good place that was in downtown Minneapolis, and they had honey glazed cheese curds, and it was best cheese curds I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, yeah. No, that sounds like it. I mean, you guys, you were literally in the cheese head.
It was so good.
Nah.
It was no, that's Wisconsin.
Sorry, no. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. I realized it as soon as I said it.
I was like, cheeseheads it's the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's totally wrong.
I know, you're disgusting.
I am disgusting. A little bit.
Gross.
But we had that must-go of the coverall there. Go up to player from Oak Park Heights there. So
yeah, good
nice
job,
player there. And that jackpot's up to $31,000 there.
We got a lot of national days, so we got to get scooting through
All
this
right,
thing.
I'll go right into our next national day. It's National I Love Lucy Day. I Love Lucy, an American sitcom starring Lucy Ball, Des Aronaz, Vivian Vance, and William Frawley, made its debut on October 15th, 1951. The program created a new television experience with the first filmed and scripted program performed before a live audience. The studio literally knocked a hole in a concrete wall, creating room for theater seating, inviting the once banned fans to see the stars perform for free. The new format, I Love Lucy, won 5 Emmy Awards and received numerous nominations.
Wow, that's super impressive. I mean,
yeah,
it's craziness. Knocking out a wall so that they could have more people be able to sit in the
I think that by once banned fans, it must have been that there was a bunch of fans that they literally couldn't fit in the theater, so then they had to send them away, and then they invited them back once they had more room and gave them free.
That's crazy, and they got to see that I Love Lucy get filmed. That's super cool stuff. Yeah. So happy National I Love Lucy Day. Next National Day is National Grouch Day. Sometimes grumps give backhanded compliments. Your house looks horrible until you painted it. Other times you don't give them at all. Noise, silence, general activity makes a grouch generally unpleasant. And so today is a day for you to express your grouchiness and have fun with it, I guess. Happy National Grouch Day.
Yes, and then I'll go right into our next national day here, National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day. Pregnancy loss and infant death may include but are not limited to miscarriage, stillbirth, SIDs, or the death of a newborn. Since 1 in 4 pregnancies end in loss, many families know the grief of this kind of loss. It's often not spoken about, and yet those who mourn often need support and understanding. The difference is painful and sometimes overwhelming. That is crazy. I didn't know it was 1 in 4 pregnancies.
Yeah, I didn't realize the how often it is. But I mean, shout out to everybody who's ever dealt with that. I mean, it is definitely something that it's hard to deal with, and it's as hard as sometimes a death within the family. And National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day. Yeah, just a day to remind that some people need a helping hand through those times, that it isn't just move on, get your life back going. They do need, just a helping hand to help them stand back up.
For sure.
But next National Day is National White Cane Safety Day. This day has been set aside to celebrate all of the achievements of people who are blind or visibly impaired, and the principal symbol of blindness and tool of independence is the white cane.
Yeah, if you're visually impaired or blind, obviously this day is for you and for everybody. Oh, yeah, well, also speaking of it's these people's day as well, because it's Whoop, C, and Bull, a Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue and Whoop C from Half Place Bar in Richmond. I really like that name.
Whoopsie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, $39 split on that one. Let's get this $39 M out early. But yeah, shout out to everybody who deals with that impairment. I mean,
shout out.
Yeah, hopefully you can win some big cash playing some Pilot games today.
I'll go right into our next national day. It's National Mammograph Day. This day serves as a reminder to all women that best defense is early detection. A mammogram can often detect a problem before there is an outward physical sign. Yeah, definitely getting checked up, early detection for almost any sort of disease or
anything. It's beneficial. It's beneficial.
So.
Yeah, so definitely,
especially if you definitely want to get checked up if you have a history, your family has a history of something. Yeah. It just makes sense. So
yeah, so definitely celebrate today by maybe scheduling that appointment for a mammogram that you've been putting off.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, we have balls dropping. It looks like it's going to be a tough win if we're able to do so. Maybe the double win on this one. But there's Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon, the number 2 player in the entire state of Minnesota. And right here, not quite, moving on to a $59 Musco prize on that one. And Dad was 1 ball away when that happened.
That's crazy. Really close. I mean, even if we shoot up even higher from now, we were 1 ball away from giving that out. It's crazy close. Yeah.
And we got one more national day, but we got a coverall winner.
That player from Carpone's Pizzeria in Pub Oak Park Heights. I would assume that when it says player, it's the same player that's won all these times before this.
Yes.
So, I mean, player getting really lucky. I've seen player a lot winning some Muscos.
Yeah,
so.
Having a good day. Just see if you can take home that jackpot. I mean, 60 balls on that one. We're going to need it to go out a little bit quicker if we want a shot at winning some of these great prizes, but it's also national, it's just Boss's Day. Many leaders carry heavy loads. They oversee many employees and guide their careers too, while their position holds them responsible for a department, a business, or organization, and leading it to success. Their list of responsibilities is multifaceted. Yeah, it's definitely a huge thing. I mean, leading a group of people is a tough task, and especially when you got to lead us to.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to Tony.
Shout out for Tony for really keeping the reins pulled on both me and Ian.
Because that would be terrible. It would be a terrible show if we didn't have any kind of reins on us.
I mean, no, if we didn't have any...
I would have already brought a hula hoop onto the show.
Oh, he would be hula hooping. I would be, trying to rap over it to make the hula hooping cooler.
Yeah, we could double hula hoop.
Oh, double hula hoop while freestyle rapping.
Exactly.
I mean, just the craziest stuff that you can think of.
And so thank you, Tony, for making it so we don't embarrass ourselves online.
Right.
But looks like we're stuck here right now, so I'm going to send us to the blue screen, the lovely blue screen, and we'll be back with you guys just shortly, hopefully getting into that enrolling screen. Yeah.
There we go.
There we are, but our Twins ended off their season. It wasn't the best season for us, but we are hoping for a better season next season, as we saw a lot of glimpses of hope. So send luck to our Twins team by playing one of our favorite E-Tab games, Twins Wins. It's at all of your favorite Minnesota bars right now in the E-Tabs.
Yes, and we're actually earning standings for this right now as we're going into
the Twiking Zone.
And I always feel like it's pretty fitting because we're now in the spooky season. So whenever we do the noises and it's the twiking zone, I'm like, now it's really fitting. It feels right. And, we're just hopping right into the twiking zone here. We got standings. I mean, we've been seeing a top player out there getting some wins. So let's see where the shakeups are at. I mean, we'll start off with the players here. 10th place, we have Loser Day from VFW Spring Lake Park, 112,000 points for him. We got Puts from Shady's Railside, 9th place, 134,000 points. 7th place, we have a two-way tie between Kick It and Nan. Kick It from Bleachers and Nan from Corky's Bar South Haven, both at 141,000 points for those two. Then in 6th place, we have Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon, 158,000 points. And then 5th place, we have Scrub Eye from VFW Blaine, 163,000 points. 4th place, we have Joni from VFW North St. Paul, 166,000 points. 3rd place, we have S&S from Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids, 167,000 points. And then 2nd place, we've been seeing them out there. It's Lucky Tim from Lakefront Bar with 220,000 points. I mean, the first one in that our first of our standing players that are in that 200,000 point club. Obviously, our first player is also in that 200,000 point club, but our first place player with 289,000 points, it's not Lucky from Corner Bar Goodhue. So hopefully, Lucky Tim here can get some wins and start reeling in Not Lucky for us. Oh, and we got a winner for, let's see what game it is. We got 2.
We are in game number 5 of the broadcast. And that is Your Mom, Pay Me. Both splitting that line prize. Yes, yes, you will be getting paid, but you're splitting that $39 prize. Now we're working on this large M. We got a bunch of people 5 balls away, but you went over all those great locations. I mean, great players. Now I'm going to go over all the great locations.
Yes, and it's so weird to me to see that it's, your mom, our mom, is out there winning.
That's crazy because I just talked to her and she was just at work, right before we got on air. So that's insane. But let's hop into this top 10. In 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 174,000 points. With 189,000 points in 9th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. Now we're gonna hop on over to the 200,000 point club. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 212,000 points. With 213,000 points in 7th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood. Yeah, you saw that move that I made hopping into the 200,000 point club.
I mean,
that's the move that made LeBron cry.
Just a natural born basketball player move right there.
Oh yeah, well we got a winner.
Yeah, it's Billy Bob from the Gilliam in Forest Lake. Yeah, getting $39 right into Billy Bob's pocket there.
Good job, Billy Bob.
A lot of good names out here. I'm really enjoying this.
That one is almost as good as the former OC for the Lions, Jim Bob Cooter.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to beat Jim Bob Cooter, but Billy Bob is a good one as well.
That would be great if your actual name was Billy Bob. Like, people called you Billy Bob.
Oh, for sure.
But let's hop back into these standings. In 6th place, Corky's Bar South Haven, 220,000 points. 5th place, Lakefront Bar in the Center with 266,000 points.
We got a double winner here with Kramer and Bull. I think that's Kramer with an L at the end.
Kramer won.
Kramer won. So, wait, is it always been Kramer won?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I never noticed. Kramer won from Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Apple Valley, and then Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the font. The font in the wins is a little off, so you can't tell like letters from numbers as easy. But like if you go look at then the rolling screen,
I saw that after you pointed it out. But I never knew it was Kramer 1. I always thought he just had the solid Kramer name in it. But, it doesn't really hurt or take away from it. So.
Oh, yeah, but let's keep on going. In 4th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 273,000 points. In the 300,000 point club, though, in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 with 307,000 points. In 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 464,000 points. With 480,000 points, though, in 1st place, It's the corner bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, we've seen some Corner Bar and Goodhue players out there already winning and just expanding that huge number that they have there, that huge lead that they have there. So things are crazy in those location standings.
Oh, yeah, but we're listening to it, and that is the ETAB Spotlight of the Week.
Yeah.
ETAB Spotlight of the Week.
Yeah, and after having that really great intro, we're talking about Buku Bucks here. It's head to the woods in search of big bucks. Play beer pong at deer camp. Or test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win trophy prizes. So yeah, Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable ETAP games. So if you were like, man, I really do not like bucks or Buku, so we got 50 different ETAP games, plenty times to win huge prizes up to $1,500. I mean, we saw that we basically had three $1,500 go out just at it was
Boxcar Bar.
Boxcar Bar. That was only at Boxcar Bar that we had three of those $1,500 jackpots go out. So definitely, if you're looking to make some money, check out our ETAP games. They're 85% payout there. So.
Oh, yeah. Speaking about getting some money, you could definitely get some money on our PGL night. But if you want to be accumulating PGL points, you have to sign up at PGL.world. Not only do they compete for points, but they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at pgl.world today.
Yeah, and we'd love to see you guys out there signing up for that Player Connect app.
Oh, yeah, and the names are always great.
Oh, yeah. So we're listing off some of these names here because these are the new player spotlight. So you want to go over that, or should I?
Yeah, I'll take it. I like it. Coach Moses Shutzi, PJ Namaste, Starbuck, Subaru, Jordana.
Oh, does that mean that Jordy has...
I think she just signed up for a PGL account recently because she said it was her first time filling out the e-tip boards this week.
Wow.
And so I think that is our own Cup of Joe with Jordy, Jordana. Good to see you, Jordana. Then we had Schmidt.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, B. Schmidt, Curly Jenny, 7JJ7, and Sabrina J23.
Yeah, and then, we got more good names up on this board. It's Golden Girl from Mapleview Lounge there, winning $46. Yeah, nice job, Golden Girl.
Yeah, and all those players that just signed up for the PGL account, you can now use that exact same sign up to sign into the Player Connect app so you can play the Sports Link e-tip boards for this week.
Yeah, and on that Sports Link, the e-tip boards, you can choose 5 squares to the Vikings versus Panthers game on Sunday. That's October 17th. That game's at 12 p.m. The points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in Player Connect app. Earn your PGL points for Season 10 if you win. Just launch the app and select Sports Link. Yeah, definitely. It's fairly easy to win some of these e-tip board games because, I mean, it has to be easy because we have one of our own, up on that week's winner list here.
Oh, yeah, no, that's some crazy... What? Sorry, I got totally blanked out. I have no clue where we're at in the script. So
I was talking about the e-tip board winners this week, and I said, it's got to be super easy because we have one of our own.
Yeah, producer John, he was able to take home 1,000 PGL points. He has now labeled himself, it's not producer John anymore, it's Prodigy John.
Wow.
And that's what the prod stands for. And so, we'll be seeing. But
we have a really good run up here. Let's see if we can pull this.
It's doable. Billy Bob is within shot. It's sometimes rolling behind. Come on, please. No, it's not going out. That means we're moving on to a must-go of $69. But the real prodigy of these e-tip boards, it's Lou Bear, who has taken home a bunch of those wins, but has 2,500 PGL points coming into his pocket just from last week.
Yes, and all of that we just talked about can get you PGL points. I mean, literally that e-tip board winners get PGL points directly to their scoreboards here. But talking about scoreboards, we have our top 10 PGL players. Before I go over that, we have Mo HL or Mo H14, or maybe the H is just a part of the Mo, but Mo 14 with Buck Wild Bar and Grill from Azuma Bro Falls. So yeah, that's $69 right to you, Mo. Yeah, and I was just talking about. Oh, we're
gonna go back to the blue screen, the nice, lovely blue screen, and you were talking about PGL.
Yes, I'll keep going over our
players.
PGL standings here. It's 10th place. We have Fishy 24 from Share Sports Saloon with 814,000 points. Then 9th place we have Gramps from Gino's Bar and Grill, 869,000 points for Gramps. 8th place we have Sloppy from Malone's Bar and Grill, 882,000 points. Then with 902,000 points, it's VFW Roseville. It's Nixon in 7th place. Then with 910,000 points, it's T-Mac 750 from La Playette. That's 6th place for T-Mac there. 5th place, it's Drumsky Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points. 4th place, it's Razin Brazo from Underground Bar and Grill, 998,000 points. I mean, it's literally 998 and 998,924,000 points. So close to that 1 million point club. And as we go on to our 3rd place spot, we jump into our 1 million point club. It's Forget You D with Eagles Austin. He's at 1,036,000 points. Then 2nd place, it's SpongeBob from VFW St. James with 1,188,000 points. Then we have in 1st place, it's Devoided from Kathy's Pub with 1,277,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Devoided, dominating those standings so far in Season X. But let's hop into the location side. In 10th place, we got Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada with 2,692,000 points. With 2,915,000 points in 9th place, we got Leo's Bar in Newmarket. Then in 8th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,919,000 points. 7th place, it's Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 2,975,000 points. Now, we're going to be hopping into the 3 million point club. But you want to read that first location in the 3 million point club?
Oh, in the 3 million point club, it's 6th place, Underground Bar and Grill from Mankato. That's 3,205,000 points.
Thank you for taking that for me so I could cough. In 5th place, we got Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud with 3,311,000 points. 4th place, Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,432,000 points. With 3,788,000 points in 3rd place, we got Cabin Bar in Nicolette, getting bumped back in these standings. In 2nd place, also getting bumped back in these standings, it's VFW Northfield with 3,836,000 points. Shooting all the way up from 3rd place into 1st place, the big riser, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 3,855,000 points.
Yeah, crazy jump from Neighborhood Tavern there. I mean, literally 3rd to 1st. A lot of movement from Neighborhood Tavern. Yeah, and it's a virtual tie with VFW Northfield, but they still have that.
I mean, moving all the way up from 3rd place into that 1st place, even if they jump from 3rd to 2nd, I mean, that's a big rise. But jumping 2 spots, I mean, that's unheard of, especially in these PGL standings.
Sure. Oh, and we got winners here for what game is it right now? It is our 6th game of the broadcast with Player and Kick It from Bleachers and Maplewood, and then Player is from Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights, both winning $43, are splitting the $43, I should say. And yeah, Player really killing it out there. Obviously, we got some celebrity players with Kick It out there, and let's see if we can reel in this big M so that we have a decent run up at this $31,871 here for this jackpot.
Yeah, that is a huge jackpot. But let's talk about our Wild, because they've had some jackpot free agent signings, especially in the signing of Kirill Kaprizov after having such a good rookie season. He is now back in the ice, and we can't wait to see tonight when they take on those Anaheim Ducks at 9 p.m. I can't wait to see who comes out on top. Are you going to give out a score prediction for this one?
Score prediction for the Anaheim Ducks versus Wilds?
Yes.
Let's see here. While
you're thinking about that, I'm going to go over this winner. We got AI 2018 at Valley Lanes, taking that large M of $43. Now we're working on this 31 grand coverall, a really good prize. Yes, scores are usually going to be under 5 points for each team, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, no, I got that.
I don't know if you know hockey.
Yes, I do.
Well
I know
for that.
hockey enough to do that. I was going to say like 3-1 victory for the Wilds. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good score prediction. Both have pretty good defenses. Both are really good teams. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a higher scoring matchup where actually our Wild are gonna put up 6 points on the day, which is gonna be a lot. But those Anaheim Ducks, they're gonna be playing a really good game as well, putting up 4 goals.
Oh.
But we got a winner on that coverall.
Yeah, it's a whoopsie from Halfley's Barn Richmond. I mean, that's kind of funny. Just after you said that they had really good defense, you said a high-scoring game number there. So, I mean, I feel like our old goalie there.
It may be a shot at Cam Talbot.
Yeah.
That's our goalie.
Yeah, Cam Talbot has been doing really great. I mean, even with the high amount of shots that have been fired at him in those preseason games, he's stopped a lot of them. So
yeah, so I mean, I may be just wanting it because it's fun to watch a high-powered offensive matchup, but it's early on in the season, so defenses aren't as locked in as they are later on in the season. So I'm just gonna say high-score matchup.
Okay.
Maybe, man, we'll see. We'll see. I know nothing about hockey, but play any times and send I know this works. If you play Let's Go Wild, it sends over a little bit of luck to our Wild, and so they play a lot better. It's also one of your guys' favorite E-Tab games available, so play the E-Tab Let's Go Wild.
Yes, and then we are make sure you're earning PGL points, but there's some more ways to earn PGL points. I mean, tune in each week for Wild Wednesdays to win PGL points, and then you could see our upcoming thing. It's primetime bets, matching up top PGL locations of players with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights. So definitely don't miss it. I'll definitely be checking in on those primetime bets. So
it's gonna
crazy
be
stuff.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about it. Just like how I get super excited whenever you guys send in a player pick. So make sure you guys are showing those jackpot messages off, holding it up next to your smiling faces, and snap those photos. You can send them in on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. But you don't have to just be winning jackpots. You could just be having fun with your friends or your favorite bartender or whatever it is. Just having fun playing Pilot Games is worth a photo sent in to us. So you can either do all those ways that I already said, or you can hashtag it at hashtag Pilot Games, and you'll get right over here. So we're having a lot of fun with these player picks, and so as we ramp up showing you guys off, ramp up those player picks getting sent in.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we just love to see you guys out there playing and having fun. And then speaking of a lot of fun, we're going right into our Vikings news
here. This is a lot of fun as our Vikings are going to be taking on the really good Panthers team. But, I mean, our Vikings are, the record does not show how good they actually are.
For sure. I mean, we haven't really kicked in our top 5 offense here.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of people think, at the beginning of the season, the very first loss, where we took the loss to the Bengals.
Right.
They were like, oh, that's such a bad loss. They lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, a few weeks in, you look at what the Bengals have been doing to teams, you go, oh, that's actually a really good team. Like,
Exactly.
That's a star-studded team. And each and every week you say, oh, that one's a good team. That's a good team. And they lost by a fumble on the last drive, lost on a field goal, lost on whatever it was. I mean, it just every single time it's been super, super close and just managed to not be able to pull through at the end. And so
Right.
I'm hoping that we can finally put it all together, figure out how to finally win with this Vikings team and get it against a really good Panthers squad.
Right. I mean, we just won against the Lions. Hopefully that gave us a little bit of a momentum boost there to help us really figure out what we need to figure out to beat this Panthers team.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. But we got unlucky too over at Lucky 13s in Mandata, taking home that $47 line prize. Now we're working on this large M. But I think the biggest improvement that our Vikings can have is in the offensive line. I mean,
sure.
it is just not as good when Christian Darrisaw isn't in. I think he is just such a huge improvement. I mean, here, I'm going to read to you. I talked about these stats with Big John just yesterday, but you literally look at the pass protections from against the Lions game. Rashad Hill, who is our starting left tackle currently, he had 22 pass blocking snaps. He gave up 2 pressures and a sack.
Wow.
Then you look at Christian Darrisaw. He did 16 pass blocking snaps against the Lions, gave up 0 pressures and 0 sacks. I mean, just a huge improvement from that. Even though he had less pass blocking snaps, I mean, it doesn't make up for the fact of the 2 pressures and the sack that Rashad Hill allowed.
Right.
And, I mean, we just been watching him get dominated week in, week out, and I just think Christian Darrisaw is a must-have on this offensive line.
For sure. I mean, that shoring up our offensive line will really just help to really it'll expand out the benefits of that will help just the whole offense entirely.
I mean, Dalvin Cook. Has Kirk Cousins even ever had a good pass blocking offensive line? I don't think so. I mean,
Exactly.
he's been with the Redskins and the Vikings all of his career.
yeah, and on our this is
Game
what-
number 9?
game number 8, I
Eight.
believe it is. Game number
Yes.
8 here. We have Not Lucky and Player both splitting that $47 there. Yeah, Not Lucky up on our leaderboard, so it's always fun to see him out there winning, making some moves on that leaderboard.
Oh, yeah. But you were talking about the expansion of all the it affects when the offensive line gets improved.
Oh, for
And
sure.
so an offensive line is only as good as its weakest link. And I think right now Rashad Hill is that obvious weakest link.
Oh, yeah. And so when we shore it up, get that. Oh, we got Lars from Garboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights.
Not a bad Musco, though.
Yeah, $70. It's getting up there. I mean, we've been super close to getting this jackpot out, so it makes sense that our players are playing really heavily, getting in that money, because now that jackpot's at $32,000. Again, that's 52 balls, $32,000. So we're looking to give that out, put that right into your pockets. Yeah. So
Yeah,
hey,
but send some luck to our Vikings by playing the Lucky E-Tab game, Vikings victory, and pick a letter in the skull bonus and win big prizes. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was going to mention that it's Lars is playing at the same place as our lucky player over there who's been winning a lot. So I was saying, hey, Lars, just go over and ask how a player does it.
How does he do it? No, the real person to ask is whoever Happy Odd is when he was on that jackpot hunter stretch.
Oh yeah, when he was winning so many times in a row.
Yeah, because you weren't even on air for the next time he played. The very next day, he got more wins than he did with us when we were playing with Happy
Wow.
Odd. It was insane. I don't even know how he's not in our top 10 standings in those jackpot hunter standings, but he managed to not be able to get into them. But let's hop into these jackpot hunter standings. In 9th place, we have a 4-way tie. Newly joined into that 9th place tie, it's Pee Wee at TJ's on and off sale. Then it's KK Joe at Heidi's Bar, Otter61 at Pappy's Cafe 2, and Bull at Corner Bar and Goodhue. They all have 14,000 points. 8th place, we got Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 7th place, we got Player at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove. In 5th place, we have a 2-way tie between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards and Joni at Bleachers, both with 20,000 points. Fourth place, we got Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater with 21,000 points, getting bumped back because One Away, who was tied with Jim Rocks, is now tied in second place with Curtis J. One Away playing at American Legion Rice and Curtis J at Country Lounge. They both now have 22,000 points. But then the number one player in the 25,000 point club with a pretty good lead right now with 29,000 points, it's Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot.
Yeah, Yags 370 keeping his throne there. You know, people were getting close to him, and he said, "No way, Jose. Looks like I'm going to join up in the 25K club."
No. Stick to the stuff you know.
Yeah, just Yags 370 singing that on his golden throne of Jackpot Hunter there.
With all of his horror movie tattoos.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
so-
I would love to see Yags 370's rendition of that. No. Oh, it'd be so good. But let's just go into these players.
We're
the
rolling right
location
into
side.
our location standings here. At 10th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon from Oakdale with 30,000 points. Then 9th place, we have Cabarni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, 32,000 points. 8th place, Bleachers, Maplewood, 34,000 points. 7th place, we have Corner Bar in Goodhue, 37,000 points. 6th place, we have Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, 38,000 points. 5th place, we have American Legion Shakopee with 43,000 points. And then we're jumping into our 50,000 point club here with our 3rd place location. They used to be tied. We have tie in 3rd place. They used to be tied in 2nd place. It used to be a 3-way tie, I believe, but now someone has expanded their lead to just being them.
Before you go over that tie, we got SNS at 5-8 Grill and Bar taking home that $47 line prize. But yeah, keep on going over those ties.
Right, we have a tie. This is in the 50,000 point club. It's 3rd place. 2-way tie. Riverboat Depot from Sartell and Poppy's Cafe from Coon Rapids, both at 51,000 points for those two, both in 3rd place. They were tied with this 2nd place location, but this 2nd place location has made it their own. It's American Legion Rice. It's 52,000 points for them. Yeah, American Legion Rice was tied with those two, but now is just saying, hey, no, I got this on my own.
They're still going to need quite a few, though, to catch up to that number one location.
Oh, yeah, that number one location is Country Lounge in St. Paul. They are at 60,000 points. That's 8,000 points away from American Legion Rice. So maybe after American Legion Rice kick those other two to the back, they are going to shoot for Country Lounge there and make a run for it.
Oh, yeah, but let's dive on into the celebrity birthday list. Born in 1920, we got Mario Puzo, novelist who did, big stuff like The Godfather, Cotton Club, and Earthquake.
Yeah, huge stuff.
I mean, The Godfather is still talked about. We talk about it on the broadcast all the time.
Oh yeah,
we talk
always
about
do the
movie.
voice. We do the voices, for it as well. It's just one of those classics that is just gonna be there for a long time. It's 1924 here. We have Lee Iacocca, automotive executive, CEO of Chrysler Corporation.
Wow. Huge Chrysler Corporation, obviously one of the biggest car manufacturers in the world. But next, born in 1943, we got Penny Marshall, an actress. And before I go over all the things that she has done,
Right,
we got some winners.
2 winners here.
I don't know where the ball was at, so no.
Okay. We have Deb from I know. I was like, we weren't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to these celebrity birthdays, and then all of a sudden, just 2 winners go up right away. I'm like, maybe there's a chance here. And it's Deb from Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale winning $47 there, and then our coverall must-go winner here. It's Oopsie. So not just one oopsie, it's a oopsie there from Bakery Lounge in Austin. $71 there. That's a very large must-go coverall there. That just means that we have a lot of players playing.
Yeah,
really
you really want that 30 grand.
I would too. If
25 cents a card for
25 cents a card for $32,000. That is crazy stuff right there.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled into this game number 10 of the broadcast, the final chance to win this this money.
Man.
So grab your neighbor, grab your brother, grab your sister, get them all playing
Hide your kids. Hide your
and get them playing this game because it is some huge jackpots. But we got some more great things that happened. I mean, great celebrity birthdays. Penny Marshall, actress, The Odd Couple, also did Laverne and Shirley, and director in Big Awakening in A League of Their Own, and was a producer in Cinderella Man.
1945, we have Jim Palmer, MLB player. 1946, it's Richmond Carpenter, vocalist, Carpenter's Close to You. 1959, it's Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York and first wife of Prince Andrew. 1959, it's Emerald Lagasse with Chef from Emerald Live. And then 1992, it's Vincent Martella from American actor Everybody Hates Chris. Phineas and Ferb. Oh, I wonder what Vincent Martella was in Phineas and Ferb. But
yeah, I mean, like I've watched both.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Everybody Hates Chris and
Phineas and Ferb.
So I mean, let's figure out who this guy is, because
I have for sure seen him.
I remember
before.
him from Everybody Hates Chris for sure.
Yeah.
I would love to know who he
voices in Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, is he Phineas's? Does he voice Phineas?
Did Phineas change his voice? Let's see. I don't know if he could have been the main actor for Phineas, but we'll see.
We're gonna find this one out because this one's big for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the.
Let's see.
We just got to move on to the Phineas and Ferb movie, and we'll find out.
Yes, he was Phineas in Phineas and Ferb. That is great to know. Now I have a real person face to now recognize when I see Phineas and Ferb.
It's awesome.
Phineas talking. I always love to find out who's been talking like on those acting.
For sure, because you never know, and it always surprises you.
Oh yeah.
Like especially when you're a kid and you don't know actors and actresses and stuff like that, and then you find out like, oh, this famous actor that you've watched in a million different movies actually voiced your favorite childhood show. It's crazy whenever you find those kinds of things
it's
out.
always funny to find out when you're like, you really love that childhood show, and it's an act and the character is a boy, but then you find out it was played that
the voice actor.
The voice actor was a girl.
Yes,
because they can do that like sort of.
Oh yeah,
voice
especially when they're playing children and stuff like that. They use women to play play male characters. It's super fun stuff. But we got Tam over at Tiffany's Sports Lounge taking home that $51 line prize. Now we're working on this large M, but our Timberwolves had a decent game where the Nets used all their stars. I mean, Kevin Durant played over 30 minutes, and we only lost 101 to 107 on Thursday night, just showing the amount of skill that we have on this Wolves team.
Right, and they are also missing Kyrie Irving.
The Nets are missing Kyrie Irving, but who's to say that he doesn't play all season long? I mean, I don't know where he's going to be at.
It's a toss up here, but as we're getting close to finishing this 10th game here,
exactly,
we got to go over the important stuff here.
Oh yeah, it's time for the charity spotlight. Ooh, ooh. And this week it is the St. Stephen's Firefighters Relief Association. Their mission is to administer a pension fund for those volunteer firefighters, and those volunteer firefighters, they are going out there for the goodness of their hearts, going out to help everybody in their community. And so it's great that we have people trying to help them out by creating a pension fund.
Right, and speaking of great stuff, it's Bryzo from Atomic Star Tavern. Rising Bryzo, winning $51 there. Nice job, Bryzo.
And it gave us a nice run up at this 32 grand. Right now, two players already three balls away.
46 balls dropped. Let's see if Yo-Yo, Golden Girl, or JCB can get this. It's so close.
A lot of people
so
right
many
now.
People. Oh man, we're gonna have to kick it up.
Come on, right here, right here.
Come on.
Boom. No, doesn't look like it's happening.
Yeah.
Looks like we're moving on to a $77 Musco prize. But if you guys want to support the St. Stephen's Firefighter Relief Association, go over to Howie's Corner Bar. They have happy hours Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. So definitely show up from 3 to 6. Get 50 cents off of domestic bottled beers or rail mixed drinks. They also have a Castle Danger Castle Cream Ale that's super good this fall.
Yes, and then we have Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon from Oakdale. Elsa, I mean, our queen of bingo there.
The reigning champion.
The reigning champion, really doing good. Yeah, again, that's St. Stephen's Firefighters Relief Association, and that location is Howie's Corner Bar. So,
Yes, and so when you guys are playing pilot games, remember every time you guys. Gosh, I'm blanking on the saying.
remember, when you play pilot games, your community wins. We'll see you guys.
See ya. 3 nights now.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good stuff.
Absolutely.
But in 10th place in these player standings, been accumulating a lot of points right now with 757,665 points in 10th place. Fishy 24 at Sherry Sports Saloon, one of those big time players.
Yeah, she is.
9th place, it's Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 799,690 points. Then we head over to Anamia Vets Club, where Gramps is sitting in 8th place with 822,830 points. Then just a few points ahead of him with 840,650 points, it's Nixon at VFW Roseville in 7th place. 6th place, shooting up, being a big riser last week, it's T-Max 750 at Howie's Corner Bar with 847,000 points exactly.
Yeah.
Then with 851,300 points in 5th place, we got Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill. Then Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill is in 4th place with 943,204 points. Then we head over to VFW Austin with 980,760 points. It's Forget You D in 3rd place. 2nd place, we hop into the 1 million point club with 1,083,440 points. It's SpongeBob at Eagles St. James, just trying to close in on that 1st place spot, but the 1st place player not making it easy because it's Devoided at the roadside, who's been dominating week in, week out those PGL nights. It's been, right now he's accumulated 1,212,745 points.
I'll tell you what, T-Mac with the huge game day move up. We'll see if he can continue that luck into Megasota game night.
Yeah, he's rising up just like the Vikings kickers rising up in my heart.
That's right. Yeah, we've been on the wrong side of that too many times. Finally on the right side of it. It is a Vikings victory week. Yes. Here we go. We're in 10th place in the location standings in PGL. We got Mama T's, Castle Tap, and Little Canada. Got into the standings during the week. Took one notch back because they originally got in at 9th, but they're still in there at 2,544,090 points. But with 2,553,500 points over in St. Cloud, Howie's Sports Bar and Grill jumping up into 9th place. In 8th place, we got the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 2,836,675 points. But with 2,896,305 points, you just got to take a little stroll over to Lanesboro. Check out the Root River Saloon. They're sitting in 7th place. In 6th place, you got Leo's Bar in New Market. They have 2,915,860 points. But with 2,944,895 points, you take a look at Moose Lodge Waite Park in St. Cloud. They're in 5th place. But then we jump from there into the 3 million point club. That 4th place location, they started off our season as our number 1 location. They've fallen back a little bit, but they've gotten the job done getting into the 3 million point club. It's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. They have 3,243,600 points. But with 3,485,520 points over Neffy, it's the 3rd place Neighborhood Tavern. In 2nd place, we've got Cabin Bar in Nicolette with 3,516,090 points. But our number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota with 3,600,470 points, it's VFW Northfield, our top location in PGL.
Yeah, just a top location, really competing on all 3 of the PGL nights. So make sure you guys are out for all of those because we got Vikings game day. That's 30 minutes before every single Vikings kickoff. Then you got Wild Wednesday, which is every single Wednesday where you get to play from 7 to 9, some more PGL action.
Slapshot some PGL points.
But then maybe the biggest PGL night of the entire week where there is over a 100 grand jackpot available, and that is Mega Soda Game Night that starts right at 6:40 every single Tuesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 every single day, and we love doing it live Monday through Friday, and you guys have been accumulating a lot of points. We even have a player that's closing in on that 25,000 point club.
Yeah, for sure. It's happening early and fast in this Season X. We had a big-time player jump back into our standings, knocking out some big-time players. Actually, Michelob, Mrs. Yags, and Pee-wee all getting knocked out of that top 10 because Otter61 over at Pappy's Cafe tied up Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 14,000 points. That's our 9th place tie. In 8th place, we got Lula Finn over at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. Then with 18,000 points over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Short Bus is in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 19,000 points. Then with 20,000 points over at Bleachers, Joni is in 5th place. In 3rd place, we got another tie. It's Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater, big riser lately, and one away at American Legion Rice. They both got 21,000 points. But talk about recent risers. With 22,000 points over at Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 2nd place. Just 2,000 points behind the reigning champion and current 1st place player, Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot with 24,000 points.
Yeah, Yags 370, that one player closing in on the 25,000 point club. We'll see. Can he do it this week? I think so.
Yeah.
But we'll be watching out on all this Jackpot Hunter action. But let's check out the action in the location side of the standings. In 10th place, we got Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park with 29,000 points. With 31,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then in 8th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. In 7th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 36,000 points. With 38,000 points, we just hop over to Akeley because it's the municipal liquor store in Akeley in 6th place. 5th place, it's American Legion Shakopee with 42,000 points. Then over in Sartell, we got the Riverboat Depot in 4th place with 46,000 points. Now we hop into the 50,000 point club. We got newcomers, and we got someone who just got tied up into that 50,000 point club. Really big stuff. Pappy's Cafe 2 at Coon Rapids and American Legion Rice both tied at exactly 50,000 points. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big time tie right there. But in 1st place, we have the Country Lounge in St. Paul with 60,000 points. Still has a 10,000 point lead on the rest of the crew. The biggest lead in the entire standings, and we'll see if they can hold on to it.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon in Season X. That is for sure. You're going to want to be here from 4 to 6, 7 days a week. We play this Jackpot Hunter, and if you want to be in these leaders standings or you want your location in these leader standings, you got to be here for that. And one other time, at Megasota Game Night, we play one extra game, and that's big time money when we play it there. So be here for all these Jackpot Hunter opportunities to get points.